Good morning friends, welcome back to Panika Tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss one of the gate question which came in the year 2016 related to the recursive function. What is a recursive function? A function calls itself is called as a recursive function, and the technique we will call it as a recursion. So let me read out this question, then I will discuss the solution with you. And these kind of questions you will expect in interviews also. So those who are preparing for the placements, it will be useful. Those who are beginners, these kind of questions will help you to understand the concept in a better way. So I request everyone to watch the complete video. Come to the question, what will be the output of the below C program? They have given a C program and they have given 4 options. If you execute this program, what is the output you will get? So we need to solve this question and find out what is the right answer. So void count. So count is a user defined function here, and void is a return type. So when the return type is void, this function does not return any value. And you have a parameter which is an integer. So a function will tell 3 things. One is the return type, name of the function, how many parameters, and what are the data types of it. And you have a static int d is equal to 1. We have several types of variables such as local variables, global variables, register variable and static variable. The variable d here is a static variable. Now then they are asking us to print the n value, print the d value. They are incrementing the d value. Then they are checking the condition. If n is greater than 1, then you need to call this count function with value as n minus 1. So this function count is calling itself. So that's why we are calling it as a recursive function. After that, you need to print the d value. So how many print statements are there? 1, 2, 3. So these many times you need to print the n value, d value. So that's what they have given these numbers. We need to solve this question and find out what is the right answer. So any program will start calling from the main function. I think everyone know it. So in the main function, you have only one statement called count3. So you are calling the function called count with value is equal to 3. So if you are calling the function count3 with value 3, then to the variable n, value 3 will be assigned. Okay, so to the variable n, the value 3 is assigned. Is it clear? Now static int d is equal to 1. So d is having the value 1. Okay, I agree with it. Now print of percentage d n. So what is the n value? 3. So 3 will be printed. Okay, I agree. Then print of percentage d. What is the d value? 1. Okay, good. 1 is printed. Then d plus plus. D plus plus means what? It is a post increment. We have 2 types of increments. One is the pre increment, another one is a post increment. So it is a post increment, which is nothing but d is equal to d plus 1. Already d value is 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 will be assigned here. Okay, so previously d is equal to 1. Now it is updated to 2. Okay, good. Now if n is greater than 1, what is the n value currently? 3. So 3 is greater than 1 or not? Yes, 3 is greater than 1. So this condition is true. If this condition is true, whatever the statement is there here, you need to execute. Lot of students who are beginners especially, they will say that, sir, this is error. Because an if condition should have the curly braces, open curly braces and closing curly braces. You did not write them, so it is an error. But when I discussed about the simple if else, I have discussed one point. What is the point? If you want to execute only one statement within the if block, then the curly braces are optional. If you have more than one statement in an if condition or in the if block, then the curly braces are compulsory. So as there is no curly braces, we should think that, or the compiler also will think that only this statement you need to execute if the condition is true. Okay, if this condition is true, what you need to do? Count n minus 1. So what is the n value? 3. So 3 minus 1. So count 2. So you are calling the function called count 2. Okay, good. Now what will be the n value? N value will be equal to 2. Okay, that is also good. Okay, everything is good till now. Now static int d is equal to 1. Now this is where the static keyword will come into the picture. If it is normal int, again the d value will be assigned to 1. Am I right? Because again it is an initialization. But as it is a static int, the previous value will be stored as it is. That is what the use of the static keyword. If you have any variable as a static, again you will not initialize, the previous value will be stored. So that is what the static keyword. Now n value is equal to 2 and d value is equal to 2. So they are printing the n value. What is the n value? 2. Okay, 2 is printed. Good. Now d value. What is the d value? 2. 2 is also printed. So we got the output till now 3, 1, 2, 2. Okay, good. Now d plus plus. So d value will be updated to 3. Okay. Now again you will check this condition. N greater than 1. What is the n value currently? 2. So check it whether 2 is greater than 1 or not. Yes, 2 is greater than 1. So the condition is true. If this condition is true, you need to execute the count n minus 1. So which is nothing but count 1. Look at this one. You have a count 3. From the count 3, you call the count 2. From count 2, you call the count 1 function. So once you are calling the count with input as 1, the n value will be assigned with a value called 1. Okay, the n variable will be assigned with a constant called 1. Okay, static int d is equal to 1. So as it is a static variable, the d value 3 will be still kept. Now n value is 1, d is equal to 3. So you are printing the n. So 1 will be printed as an output, and then you are printing the d value, which will be 3. Then you are incrementing the d value, so d value will be updated to 4. Okay, good. Now again you are checking the condition. If n is greater than 1, what is the n value? 1. 1 is greater than 1? No, 1 is equal to 1. So this condition is failed. If this condition is failed, you will not execute this statement, you will execute this statement. Even if this condition true, after this one also you will execute this one. If this condition is failed, you will not execute and directly you will come. Let me write here. If this condition is true, you will execute this one and also this one. If this condition is failed, directly you will execute this one. As in this case, the condition is failed, directly you are executing the printf percentage d. What is the d value? 4. Okay, the condition is done. So you have executed the count 1 and you have printed whatever the n value, d value and d value. Once it is done, you will return back to the function which has called one. Okay, so you are returning. Now when you are returning, look at this one. When n value is equal to 2, you have executed till now here. That's what count n minus 1, you call the count 1. After that, you need to execute this one also. That's where the lot of students will do the mistake. They will not execute this statement. So what is the statement here? Printf percentage d. So d value is 4. Again value 4 will be printed. Are you able to understand? Once this is also done, you will come here. Okay. When you are here, you executed all the statements. Am I right? Then you call the count 2. Now once it is done, you need to execute this statement also. So d value you need to print, which is 4. So once it is done, the control will come back to the main function again. After that, there is no statement in the main function. The program will be completed. Okay, so look at what is the output we got. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Come to the option D. It is just 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. But we got 3, 1, 2, then 2, 1, 3. So this option is wrong. Come to the option C. Again, we got these many outputs. The number of outputs are less. Which one is missing? 3, 1, 2, 2, okay. 1, 3, 4, okay. But 4, 4 is missing. So option C is also not correct one. Look at the option B. 3, 1, 2, then they are saying 1, 1, but we got 2, 1, 3. So even option B is wrong. Look at whether option A is right or wrong. If the option A is also not right, somewhere we did the mistake. Am I right? Or the question may be wrong. Okay, look at it. 3, 1, 2. Okay, good. 2, 1, 3. Okay. 4, 4. Yes, we got it. So the option A is right for this question. So I hope you have understood how I solved this GATE 2016 question. If you still have any doubts related to this question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. If you find these kind of questions and if you could not able to solve, please write those questions in the comment section. I will try to solve it and help you. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.